Hi, hello. As I mentioned in chat, there were minor technical difficulties, with, stuff. But that was fixed.
Alright, let's see if we can get through this time.
Yeah, let's see, let's see how this goes. You already know, like, what Danganronpa is like now, having played through an entire game of it. But
Yeah.
let's see what the second game does with its trials and how that changes.
Mm-hmm. So on the off chance that someone is has I mean, I'd imagine most people have probably seen it before, but like I think the only things that I got that we weren't able to capture on stream last time because of things.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I guess it would have just been the autopsy report and the thing about Nekomaru. Which leads me to believe that because the bathroom was occupied earlier, and Peko was acting, she wasn't feeling well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that's how that ties in. And we couldn't, check the bathroom after the murder because then Nekomaru was there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't think there was anything particularly, noteworthy out of Mikan's autopsy, because it was kind of assumptions I already had.
Mm-hmm.
So going into the trial, the people, I was kind of suspicious of Peko, but then I figured out the bathroom thing. So I think she's fine.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Wixinator.
Hello, Ark.
I just realized, as they were talking in my chat before, we started, that, I've been reading their name as Sharkanon.
Mm-hmm.
And not Sharkaon.
Mm-hmm.
I've been putting in an N between, A and O.
Yeah, I see. Oh, hey, King Cobra. Thank you for the follow. I haven't seen you in a while. Probably because I'm not doing wrestling videos anymore. But yeah, I think the ones I'm most suspicious of going into this are really it's Gundam has a suspicion that is kind of unaccounted for at the moment because he lost his earring and then he got it back. So he found a way to get under the floorboards.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what the? What happened?
Poor
Why
Monami.
is Usami? No.
Yeah, it's
No.
Why is Discord video being so bad today?
Discord, why? Is it just the footage?
Yeah, the footage is at 2 frames a second. I'm hoping it smooths out in time. It often does. But yeah, so on the spreadsheet, I put down Gundam.
Such a sad state of affairs. Yeah, because the only other character who I guess was kind of suspicious that the game didn't really address was Mikan.
Mm-hmm.
She did trip, and there was a lamp cord over by the table.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that could be the thing. But there's a lot that I haven't pieced together yet.
Yeah, this...
Because, how... I'm trying to figure out how somebody would have gotten outside through the fire door to get under the floorboards and, made it back so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Because you would assume that if they tripped on the light cord, that's not, where the fire door was, so...
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, fuck, I just realized. Yeah, I had, Discord audio really quiet. Oops. That's because my last stream was like listening to music with chat, and for that I need to turn the volume way down.
I like how Akane is just like, let's settle this with our fists, and it's like, how do you plan to? You're gonna punch the truth out of somebody?
Yep. Torture works, you know. No, torture does not work.
I do think he has a point. Like, I'm not suspicious of Fuyuhiko. Which means I'm also not suspicious of Chiaki.
Yeah, well, they have alibis for each other, don't they? Because they talk.
Yes. Yeah. So like my assumption, I think, is that like when the blackout happened, there was like the paint on the knife and the tape, which I assume is like that would have been placed there so that like maybe, you know, so Togami was like prepared in case something happened, and so like when the blackout happened, he went over to get that knife. But and
then someone found it and did the thing before he did, or whatever.
Yeah, like, I know I don't think he was stabbed with the knife, but, I don't know, oh, I guess that is, Yeah, I'll admit, I'm kind of in the dark on this trial.
Yeah, it'll become more clear in time.
Like, I feel like I have a better idea of how the murder was committed than who did it, but even then, it's like, there's a lot of details I'm not piecing together yet.
So I had someone in my chat saying that they might not be around for a certain moment in this trial, and they want me to make a clip of when it happens. So
oh no!
I should figure out how to make Twitch clips.
And
do that.
I know, like during a stream, there's like an option to clip it, and it goes back a certain amount of time. But like you have to do it, I think, within like 90 seconds or like 2 minutes or something.
Yeah, no, that would be manageable. It's a very specific moment that I will be able to see coming, so I'll be able to like prepare it in advance.
Oh, so I can reread this stuff too. Okay, but this is just talking about truth bullets.
Yeah,
this
yeah, you know this.
Nothing new yet. I did kind of cheat a little bit and look ahead to some of the mechanics, just to so that like when I get there, there's not like a half an hour wasted on me not knowing what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. With V3, that has a demo that either I will make you play or we will like do as a bonus stream. That's just kind of like, here is a non-canon trial so that you can see what the aesthetic of this game is like, and so that you can see the new mechanics. Okay, so clipping is the theater icon below the Twitch stream.
何のために？もちろん死体を隠して発見を遅らせようとしたんすよ。まるで粗相した犬っすね。
What he just said was strange. Clearly contradicts the information I know. Is it because of the blood stain under the table? I think. Is like Discord's display still kind of goofy?
No,
or
it's fine now.
Okay. Okay, cool. I got it right.
Yeah, you got the first shot of the game right. Congratulations.
If I got that wrong, that would be a very bad sign of things to come.
Yeah.
Well, because, like, I guess the thing with, like, that first shot is you already had multiple bullets to choose from, and so it's just a matter of,
picking which one is right. Yeah, congratulations!
Yay! You done it. Nagito Komaeda be like... Did I just say No, that is his name. Okay. He'd just be like clapping his hands and like, congratulations. And everybody around the table is like, congratulations.
There's an extra funny way to take that, actually.
Oh my god, Hiyoko. Jeez.
She's awful.
What did Kazuichi do to you?
She's awful. I love her.
I respond better to praise. It's okay, Kazuichi. We'll protect you. We will protect. That makes sense. You think he was killed under the table? Yeah. Shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table. I always wondered if the game being harder is a sign of the characters being canonically dumber, but that wouldn't really add up. I'm sorry, Akane, but that's fucking stupid. What are you talking about? Surprised us with what?
Akane is not exactly smart. Yeah, I don't think Hinata is supposed to be any like dumber than Makoto. And I don't think Kaede is supposed to be any dumber than either of them.
Akane being Yasuhiro 2.0? I don't know about that.
Kinda, yeah.
That gave me another cursed thought similar to one that came up last time, and I hate it. Because if Hiko is Togami's child from the bad ending, would that mean that Akane is Yasuhiro's? And now I end the stream. Goodbye, everybody. And I also wasn't paying attention here. Oh shit.
God.
If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably connected to what he was doing during the party.
Good
knife
job.
question mark?
Good job. We're off to a great start today, aren't we?
Was I right?
Yeah, never apologize.
Hit tab to see the question. Yeah, I did do that, but I was still a little confused. That thing that obviously screams, "I'm the murder weapon." But how would he have noticed it was there just randomly? Because the tablecloth would have been blocking it. He put the knife there. That's the only thing that makes sense. Those choosing sections in this trial are really hard. How did he notice there was a knife under the table? If he knew beforehand. Yep.
Yeah, this trial is a bit tricky. I think it's not like the worst in this game, but it is like it does have its aspects to it. It's gonna be my favorite trial until chapter 5, though.
Okay, Chiaki, how would he have seen someone try to take the knife from under the table during a blackout?
Night vision goggles.
Oh, you know what? That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, this is a good trial.
It's almost like a real trial. Only one weak spot, but from this point on, there will be various weak spots. Yeah, I know how this works.
Yup. But it needs to do the tutorial again.
It is its own game, so I understand why. Because I'm sure some people, especially like considering when like Danganronpa the animation was made, I'd imagine that they probably, to some degree, like made this game, or I don't know, maybe if they made it that way, but like once that had aired, like it aired after this game was released. So like if the goal was for that to like promote the franchise and get people in through DR2, something like this makes sense.
Yeah. And, like, this game is very... I'm pretty sure that this game is more popular than the original. At least in fandom. Also, yeah, of course, Math was to buy some skills. Yeah, we didn't use skills in the first game.
That sounds correct. Contradiction. Must have seen the killer take the knife. My future is pitch black.
All games are bad except for Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, which lets me tell Toad to fuck off because I already know how to play. That's fair. I do appreciate when games like let you skip the tutorials. And tutorials when you already know how to play can get pretty infuriating. Like Pokemon. Yeah, in modern Pokemon games, they've been starting to add a, like, you can skip this sort of thing.
The only one who is able to see in the dark. This is a really good track.
Yeah. This game's soundtrack is great. Yeah, and for the old ones, just play in an emulator.
Oh, new mechanic?
New mechanic. Really, it would have been more fitting if Peko was the first one for this mechanic. Yeah. Sore wa chigau yo.
Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Okay, Mr. Narrator. Or I guess not necessarily Mr. Narrator. That's a bit of a...
No, it's Miss Narrator because it's Junko.
That makes sense. I will accept anything at this point. Counter the other person's claim.
Okay, so the reason why I think it would be best for Peko to be the first one to do the rebuttal showdown is that Peko is a sword fighter. It's a sword minigame.
True. Seems like a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to use the directional buttons here.
Yup.
Skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks. I'm also, like, reading this out loud so I can, like, better process it in my head, hopefully.
Yeah, fair.
I've had issues with that with last game. Skew towards their advantage. So you can't ignore the remarks. Number that shows the sharpness. Number of times you can cut remarks.
Yeah. Mayu is, like, the type who would speak up about this, but it's still just kind of like, Peko would have been better. Just from
the other
like
party's
a
argument.
meta design perspective.
They will end up divulging some weak spots. You cannot normally cut remarks that contain. Okay. So I'm assuming you just slash like regular remarks and then you fire at whatever the weak spot is.
Yeah. You'll pick it up as you play.
A truth blade. A delay in contacting you. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. Huh?
The narrator here is very interesting because I don't remember the first game doing this.
No, is the narrator a character?
No, like I joked about it being Junko, but like nah.
Don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the escape key, you can review the controls. Okay, let me see if I'm gonna do this right.
Like once you start actually playing it, you'll pick up on it. It's just like maybe not sure the best way. See?
Okay.
犯人が使ったって根拠は何だよ。だって暗視スコープを暗闇の中でも戸上を殺す。実際そうなっちゃった。とにかくあれは最初から犯人が現場に持ち込んだんだって。
Oh shoot, that was dumb.
You cut through it, but it just sends you back. Yeah.
Sure.
The directional keys decide where you're going to be cutting.
Okay, I think I can. Oh, I see. So like other times they will be in. Damn, I did it again. Shit. Okay, I need to not go so fast.
Yeah. I mean, it like encourages you to go fast, so I get why that would happen.
Okay. Okay, that's not that difficult.
Yeah. It's
Or
like,
at least like I think I get it.
yeah, it's more intuitive once you're playing it than the explanation. And there's added difficulty later, but it's neat. It's not my favorite mechanic this game adds, but I do think it's neat.
I love her.
Yeah, Ibuki is like no brain cells. Yeah. Snowboarding is absolutely the best mechanic in this game.
Snowboarding. I think that might be the only one I haven't looked up.
Yeah, that doesn't show up in this chapter.
Okay.
The vehicular mechanics don't show up in the first trial.
Yeah, well the knife wasn't, and there's a good reason why the knife wasn't in the case. Part of me still thinks that like something was wrong with Teruteru's food, and like that's why Peko wasn't feeling well. But then I still have the question of like, what about Akane? She ate like everything and was fine.
She has an iron stomach and a tapeworm.
And a tapeworm. Just gonna sneak that in there.
Yeah.
Play some Tony Hawk Pro Skater to prepare.
I think like sword fighting is a fine mechanic. I just like the snowboarding mechanic is like actually fun to play. Reminds me of like Flash games I would play in the computer lab in elementary school. Yeah, V3 does the sword fighting better. I would agree with that. And coincidentally, I find Psychic Taxi to be worse than snowboarding, so I think I might agree that sword fighting is the best mechanic in V3.
This may be off topic, but why was he so paranoid? Very interesting time to break it up, I guess.
It's not off topic.
No, yeah, it's not off topic, but just to like move away from like the knife was there to why was he so cautious? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, night vision goggles. The dangerous items he confiscated. Komaeda, you saw the letter too. Are you not just gonna mention it? You're gonna be like, hey Hinata, my boyfriend, do this for me.
I appreciate that you're already in on that ship.
I mean, it's one of the, I think it's like one of the, like, only ships that has, like, been brought to my attention at the moment. Like, I think the other one was, like, you mentioned Kyoko and Mahiru, but, like, I haven't seen anything for that yet.
You will. That won't, we're close to that.
Okay, that would be the, I missed what the question was again, but I know that it's the murder threat. It has to be.
Because that's just like been what's been this been leading to.
I tend to like I've been spacing out for like 1 or 2 lines of dialogue, and they just happen to be like the most important ones.
Yeah. I've been playing another visual novel in my free time that like has annoying stuff like that. And that game has a limited readback function. It shows you like the last 5 or 6 lines and nothing beyond that, and I hate it. And it's like, oh yeah, you can't remember that thing that was said 2 seconds ago. Yeah.
Komahina Nami? Oh. I think I...
Komaeda, Hinata, and Jackie.
Ah, okay.
I know. I like Komaeda and Chiaki together, like, platonically. You know, but I don't really ship her with Komaeda. I get the ship with between her and Hinata, but like that's too heterosexual for me. But like I get the appeal of them because they do have a great dynamic together. I just like I guess I will agree that like I do want to see them together, but I think I just like envision the dynamic slightly differently.
Just a prank. It was just a prank, bro. Togami's dead. It was just a prank, bro.
The whole killing game is just a prank.
Well, anyway, Nagito's voice appreciation time.
Megumi Ogata gets so much more to do in this game. And like, she really deserves that. Megumi Ogata is great.
Yeah, between not wanting to cause a panic, but also knowing that there's a traitor in our midst, and just naturally being a more standoffish person, he had reason to keep it to himself. His strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing. Very sad.
Do a handwriting analysis.
The killer.
Like it's pretty obvious that it is the killer. So do a handwriting analysis and like figure out whose handwriting it is.
I mean, somebody might be good at like forging a signature.
They could be, yeah. But it's still like that is a way to like try to seek out evidence.
Show yourself, you coward! I could throw the same thing back at you, Gundam. What's the deal with your earring? Tell me.
Do you still think it was him?
I mean, at this point, I haven't been giving any reason to suspect it's not yet. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet. Kazuichi is a Sonya simp.
Yep. I was wondering how far we would get into this game before the word simp was uttered, because I knew it was inevitable. People ship those two.
Maybe something happens later that would make me like see it.
No.
At this point, though, it's just like
He
guy
simps.
is like
He simps.
yeah.
He simps.
Yeah.
I prefer Sonya and Gundam. Just those two have a good dynamic. I don't really go for like het chips, but I have read some good stuff with those two. It doesn't push. Yeah, I would say that there is ambiguity around like Sonya and Sora, because it's like it doesn't commit to it like it does with like Mahiru and Hyoko or Komaeda and Hinata. But I feel like it is very intentionally, there's stuff there to like make people be like, we should make these characters kiss.
Knife was found under the table, both with glowing paint. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
それって犯人があらかじめ塗ってたんですか？でも夜光塗料を塗っておくなんて停電になるのが分かってたみたいじゃない？実際分かってたんだよ。だからこそ夜光塗料を目印に使ったんだろうね。
That makes sense.
ってことは停電を仕掛けたやつが犯人だね。
Possibly.
But how can you figure out who caused the blackout? That would be really hard to figure out, right?
Whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. It definitely was not. So the first accusation. Oh no! It was the glasses all along. I'm also glad that Ibuki seems like she would be appreciative of, you know, the glasses.
Yeah, yeah. How tall is Peko? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head.
I think she was 5'6" or 5'7".
Yeah, she.
Because like last stream, I actually checked through all like the bios.
Okay.
And,
yeah, she is one of the taller ones.
The circuit breaker wasn't what caused the blackout, though, Kazuichi.
Yeah. And now you need to disprove that.
Yes.
Mathwiz, do you think a glasses wearer is allowed to kill another glasses wearer, or are they immune to each other?
Do they cancel each other out? I would have to imagine that there's, you know, a sense of camaraderie between, you know, fellow glasses wearers. The blue-colored weak spots will be agree spots. Flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct.
Consent time.
Infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. Oh boy, adding an extra layer of difficulty.
Yep. This pretty much replaces, like, the flashback bullets.
Okay. Is that so, like, instead of highlighting it, it's,
Yeah, I think you might get flashback bullets a couple times, but I don't remember them being a major thing.
Okay, well that one was definitely incorrect.
This game still has flashbacks? Okay. I guess I didn't remember them being, like, anything prominent.
What happened to your guard?
They are only removed for V3 for lies. Okay.
I mean, like, I can like, it makes sense, like, if this is the reason, it makes sense why she wouldn't, I guess, be so upfront about, like, here's why I wasn't in the office, because I was in the bathroom. I guess it just depends on if you're the type of person to just be upfront with that sort of thing, or if there's, like, a little bit of, like, embarrassment.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Nekomaru's account is what I want to use, then. But I think I just fire it normally?
Yeah.
So it's just that sometimes they'll mix in the agree and disagree.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That would imply Hinata is heterosexual.
Oh, but of course, like, Kazuichi is just like, I have one brain cell, and everybody else has the same brain cell as me.
Yeah. I just realized I never plugged my phone in.
Oh no.
And since I'm running an app constantly, I should probably have that plugged in.
But did you remember to put on your glasses?
Yes.
And your, okay.
Yeah. Goodbye, Sharkeon. Hope you can, like, catch the VOD later. And I will clip the thing, for you when it happens. Or at least I'll try to.
Thank you,
I'll
Akane, for
clip the good
accepting
parts.
I didn't do it as a valid excuse. I missed that earlier, but that's...
Mm-hmm.
そっかあの時ずっとトイレにこもってたとなるとでこれのお姉としか考えられないんだ
But
ね
yeah, thanks for stopping by, Shark.
Mm-hmm.
そういうことにな
I
る
guess
な
that would be true.
ずっと便所にこもってたのか。そんな最初から言えっつうの。
I mean, he has a point. She could have brought that up earlier.
ないじゃんあんた
Yeah.
にデリカシーってもんがないの
Like, you'd think if you want to, like, hey, if I'm a prime target of, like, suspicion, yeah, it might be, like, a little embarrassing. But I don't want people to kill me thinking I murdered somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, Nekomaru. You killed my stream last time, you bastard.
ねえデリカシーって習わなかった
I mean, she does have a point, though,
男だら
too.
けの国にでも住んでたのいいんだそれよりこの話題はやめにしないか
匂いはさほど強烈ではなかったぞ。
Nekomaru, shut up.
すぐ後に入ったわし
Yeah,
を
he's
保
awful.
証しよう。
もういいだろ
でもさずいぶん長くトイレにいたんだ
See,
ね
I could prove why I'm not a murderer, but on the other hand, I'd have to confess to having basic
事務
human
室に
needs.
入った直後に
I mean, who wants to admit to being
襲わ
human?
れたんだ
That sounds awful.
This coming from the fish.
I know. I'm a mermaid.
そのせいでトイレから動けなくなってしまった
Fair enough.
停電が
And I was sort of using human interchangeably with, like, living thing or living person.
Hmm.
ね
Who wants to admit
え
to being alive?
暗くなるのってどんな気分
Yeah.
もうやめとけって。けどよ、その腹痛ってのは偶然なのか？
ねえいきなり何ろくに操作してないくせに口を挟まないでくれる
Terror tried to poison people, that's what it was.
間抜けなおめえらに任せらんねえから口を挟んでやってるんだろ。
Being alive couldn't be me. Couldn't be Togami. That must have been his life philosophy.
だからよ、誰かが下剤を持ったとか考えらんねえのかってことだよ。
下剤ですか
Oh, I hadn't considered that.
そうやってその女を事務室から追っ払った隙に誰かがブレー
I
カーを
don't
落とし
think
たんじゃね
that's
え
what
のか？
happened, but...
Mhm.
なるほどな
Because the breaker wasn't tripped from the room.
Mhm.
But more so, like, to maybe make sure that she wasn't there to fix the breaker as soon as there was the blackout. Like, they needed time to be able to commit the murder.
Yeah.
So that... That could be possible.
Mhm.
But I don't know if there's evidence of that. Or party dishes, maybe there is evidence.
なんか妙なもんは口にしなかったか？
特に口にした記憶はないわそういえばテコヤマさんは事務室に料理を持っていかれましたよね
Hmm.
会場の料理を適当にな
そこに下剤が入ってたんじゃねえか？
料理を作ったてるてるちゃんが怪しいっす
It is
僕はそんな
suspicious.
ことしないって薬なんか入れたら味が台無しだもん。
Coincidence or someone intentionally caused it. Clarify that first.
Mhm.
So I assume
なんか
party
妙なもんは
dishes?
口にしなかったか？
Yeah, it would have to be party dishes.
特に口にした記憶はないわ
But then what's the contradiction? Oh, maybe it's...
会場の料理を適当にね。
そこに下剤が入ってたんじゃねえか
That's not a contradiction, necessarily. No. Okay, I thought maybe, like... What's her name? Akane could have, like, disproved that or something. I don't know. So then is it... Is it the other one then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
You were on the right track at least.
Oh, I see why it's a contradiction then, because like she wasn't the only one who ate any food.
And here's where Akane having an iron stomach comes into play.
I had a feeling like when you brought that up that like it might have been a joke, but it also might have been serious. Because like Danganronpa, I feel like would just do that, like have a character who's like, I'm immune to food poisoning.
It wouldn't be more absurd than Cospox. But then, I don't think there's anything that these games do that is more absurd than Cospox. Cospox is fucking... That's a really good Sonya sprite.
Sonya the Peacekeeper. Damn! Damn, Hiyoko.
People, nah. Those two have a dynamic together.
What if a student were immune to explosives? Well then, oh man, that would have been useful in the first game. Then somebody could have killed Monokuma and not exploded. Okay.
I mean, there was also the like spears thing. Ultimate explosive
I'm gonna
student.
pop you on the head. Did they throw a stone and hit it? Remote control. Messed with the breaker. That's something I can disprove, though, I think. Power supply. That's a statement I can agree with. Maybe they caused a power surge. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, Ultimate Demolitionist could work. It's like someone who focuses in on explosives. Actually, let me go check a thing.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna bop you on the head. It's a good little line of dialogue. Oh, I missed.
Oh, ouch, rip.
There we go.
There's a list of talents in the on the wiki, and I'm trying to like look at that to see if there's a thing that I remembered. Or not.
Someone caused it intentionally.
Okay, yeah. So there isn't an Ultimate Demolitionist, but there is a Ultimate I just closed the page and I already forgot it. There is an Ultimate Pyrotechnician. There's also an Ultimate Secret Agent.
Oh boy, another one of these.
Yup.
No. No, you don't need to speak. Shut up. Stop talking, Nekomaru. What do you mean it's inexcusable? Why are you so passionate about this? AC timer, maybe. Let's see.
倉庫のアイロンが停電の原因の犯人はアイロンの電源を入れるためにわざわざ倉庫に行ったっちゅうでは
I like that these are just sideways. You can't even read them.
Yeah.
いや大広間にいた人間も
Just because people are in the dining
まだ
hall
容疑が消えたわけじゃない
doesn't mean they're not a suspect. Oh, I
大
see.
広間にいた者に停電を
So he's saying it.
の引き金ならば
There we go.
Oh,
切らせてもらう
So he's saying it's inexcusable because he's like assuming that like, oh, you're saying people in the dining hall are suspicious? I was in the dining hall. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I would know if I could have read the sideways lines of dialogue, but they weren't there to be read. They're there to be cut.
yeah, they're there to be a hazard.
エアコンじゃと
This is true.
あの2台のエアコンのタイマーは
Set to
どっ
8
ちも
or
11
11:30.
時30分に設定されてたんだ
11時30分って
Also, why would you be running an air conditioner at 86 degrees Fahrenheit? I thought they're usually run lower than that.
Depends how hot it is.
そうかエアコンがタイマーでオンになった瞬間に
Yeah, like
ブレーカーが落ちて
they are usually.
Well, I thought that like the temperature on it would display like what kind of temperature. Actually, I don't know what the fuck that number means. Never mind. I take back my statement.
Mhm. It could also be to like try and overheat it.
納得したぜよ
True. Actually, yeah.
Because the irons also put off heat.
きっと
Hmm.
あらかじめ休館の電力量を調べておいてアイロンでギリギリの電気消費量にしておいたんだよ
Energy usage in advance.
その上でエアコンのタイマーを設定しておけばあとはエアコンが動き出すのを
But
待てば
who
いい
would
だ
have
け
had the opportunity to check all that
瀬戸
stuff?
山さんが事務室にいたままでも停電にすることが可能だったぜ
Maybe the person who prepared the party?
Maybe the person who cleaned. Maybe the person who had the idea to have the party in the first
もし
place.
かすると
Maybe actually he killed himself.
関してはモノクロ
Yep, it wouldn't be the first time suicide was a thing.
Yeah.
Seems like a really elaborate way to do it, but I mean,
It's a test.
お二人なんですか憎いやつです万死に値します万死だってそんなに死んだら本当に
if I died that many times, I might really stay dead. Well, that's the point, Monokuma.
うるさいよ
あんたらは黙ってて
No, nobody has tried to kill Monokuma yet.
防げなかっただろうが
So they don't know what would happen if they fucked around. And tried it.
事務室にいればすぐにブレーカーを入れられたそうすれば事件は起きなかったかもしれない
This is true.
いや事務室のブレーカーは僕らの手の届かない高さに設置されてたし
That seems like a really weird place to put a breaker.
真っ暗の中でそれをすぐに戻すなんて
Like, I thought the point would be that you'd be able to reach it in a blackout.
I don't know. Electricity is weird. Who knows?
それにしてもずる賢い犯人だね
But it maybe if like this island was constructed to make sure that a killing happened. I don't know.
Would they do that?
Where's the ultimate architect?
Would they do that? Would they make it a whole island resort just for putting on killing games? Would Makoto Naegi allow that?
人殺したよ希望の象徴と呼ばれるみんなの敵じゃないって
I mean, I still haven't figured out how this game ties into the timeline of Danganronpa. Symbols of hope. Uh-oh.
こんなところでみんなが負けるわけないんだこの程度の事件なんてただの踏み台なんだ
What's with the tone shift?
僕はそう確信してるんだ
Her hope always wins. This music isn't sounding very hopeful.
お前
What
だ
happened to you?
お前どうしたんだえ何がだってお前はずっと言ってたよな俺たちの中に犯人なんているはずないってそうだっけまそんなことより事件について話し合おうよ
I mean,
とりあえず停電の仕掛けは分かったわけだけど、お前はそれを誰がやったかだよねエアコンのタイマーを隠れて設定するのは誰にでもできるし
So how about that hope, huh? Kibo.
maybe he's a good person after all.
アイロンを倉庫に持ち込むのも
No despair here. Just hope. Just hope for the future.
Just hope.
Hope hype, hope hype, hope hype, hope hype, hope hype, hope hype. Yeah, maybe he's a good person after all.
結局何も分かってないのと一緒ってことでしょ
This is true. We've figured out details about the case, but we don't have a suspect. All we did was disprove that Peko was a suspect.
Yeah, I mean, if you just keep disproving that people are suspects, then eventually you'll get it.
今まで散々話し合ってきたにもかかわらず犯人に繋がりそうな手がかりは何一つ見つかっていない
Danganronpa being self-aware about how bullshit its class trials are.
それも当然かもしれないねだって僕らの中に犯人なんているわけないもんお前また言ってることが変わってないかそりゃそうとさ今後のことについて僕からみんなに提案がある
What's going on, Komaeda?
He's being hopeful.
人を疑って生き延びるより人を信じて殺される方がマシってさ
I remember that coming up before. I don't remember if the words have been swapped around here to make it a different meaning. But I also don't remember who made that statement in the first place.
お前だお前やっぱりどうかしてるぞ
Definitely something wrong with you?
僕をどうかしてると思うのはみんなの方こそどうかしてるからだ
I mean, fair comeback.
Yeah.
こんな風に仲間内で糾弾し合うよ
Like, ideology is all subjective.
もうやめとよ犯人なんて見つけなくたっていいじゃん
We don't have to find out who the killer is?
僕はもう嫌なんだ仲間同士でこんなことしたくないよ
What is going on?
そんなの僕だって
Nagito Komaeda is simply a very normal guy having a very normal day.
お家に返してください
Just normal things.
お家に帰って甘いお菓子が食べたいよやめてよみんながそんなだと私まで
This seems like some Zetsubo.
みんな
Kibo desu.
仲間じゃないか仲間同士で殺人なんて起きるわけないんだってだったら戸上はどうして死んだんだ
This is a weird spin on hope and optimism.
Yeah, no, this game's take on hope and despair is wild. We'll get more into that in the future.
一つもないんだし
There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. I think that's
それ
wrong.
は違う
Sorewa Chigo, yo!
Yeah. Chiaki
I
doing
think.
the pose, and Chiaki's good.
何か言った
Oh! That's a powerful sprite.
Yeah.
だって犯人に繋がる手がかりならもう見つかってるじゃんか
Already found a clue that might point to who the killer is. Are you a little Gundam? What?
犯人は分かってんのか
犯人なのかなでも怪しい人の手がかりならある
Is that her thinking hoodie?
Uh-huh.
へえだったら試しに行ってみてもらえるその手がかりって
This clue you're talking about.
まずは犯人があの停電の中でどうやってナイフを手にしたのか考えてみよう
How the killer was able to obtain the knife.
その話ならさっきしたよね夜光塗料を目印に使ったんでしょ
そうじゃなくって
Before that,
その前の話だよ
like, as in, how were they able to
Yeah, how did they
tape
get
it
in the
to the
building?
table?
How'd they get in the building? How'd they get underneath the table without anyone noticing?
Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark. Night vision
状
goggles?
況を確認してみよう小泉が書いたあの図が役に立つかもしれないな
Mahiru's
停
diagram.
電前のみんなの立ち位置をまとめたやつだよねこれだけど
Just one suspicious person? I mean, there are a couple. Which is definitely what makes this kind of tricky. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. Are we gonna say it was Nagito?
Are you? I don't know. I think he's innocent.
Something to help them move in the dark. Spot selection? Something to help them move in the dark, so I guess this? No, Byakuya was using that. What the killer used to move in the dark.
Yeah. This one's tricky. This one's tricky.
The lamp?
Hmm?
What? How? Oh, by following the cord. And Mahiru is like, oh, sorry for drawing this lamp cord. It might have been a waste of effort. There's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power cord. Starting to get some pieces here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, is this like the most engaged I've been, or like the most intrigued maybe I've been with a class trial to this point?
Yeah, no, this part of the class trial is fantastic. Like, this does have its like ups and downs, but I love this part especially.
But then who? I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'll wait and see where this current line of thought leads. The only person who could have done it. Oh boy. Are we really doing this? Oh no. There's no way.
I have been waiting for this.
The only person near the power cord is you. Yeah, I definitely did have like a little bit of a suspicion that he might have set the stage for it.
But why would he set the stage for someone else to commit a murder, especially this early in?
Kibo. Zetsubo.
Kibo.
Chance to hide the knife under the table was when he was cleaning. Okay, okay. それは違うよ。電源コードの件といい、掃除当番の件といい、お前だけにそれが可能だったなんておかしいぞ。Impossible. だから偶然なんだって。
He has the worst luck.
And it's one right after another.
Like, that's his talent. He is the ultimate lucky student. And he has the worst luck.
Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose?
How misfortunate is it that he was the one who got it? Like, in a random draw, like a genuine random draw, he managed to be the one who got selected to kill, or not, to clean, and now he's being accused of killing Byakuya, using that as evidence. He has the worst luck.
Just the worst. Chiaki not considering Nagito as being unlucky. So, okay.
犯人かどうかはわからないけど、少なくとも怪しいというには十分な根拠だよね。
So going forward, Komaeda is going to be suspicious always. And that sounds fun.
だとすると
You say going forward.
お前さんの作戦
I'm still not convinced that he did the murder.
俺らのやる気を削いで自分がやったことをごまかそうとしたんだな。
そうなのよ。はっきり言いなさいよ。
お前だ。反論があるなら言ってくれ。正直言うと俺だって信じたくないんだ。
Maybe he's a good person after all. Maybe he didn't do it.
Maybe he's a good person after all.
優しいお前が戸上を殺した犯人だなんて。
So remember how everyone was insisting that you need to do his free time events in the first
お
chapter?
前だ。どうなんだよ。
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. That's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
This boy.
超高校級の才能を持つみんなが力を合わせて仲間の死という絶望に立ち向かう。はあ、なんて素晴らしくて美しいんだろうね。
The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, layers upon layers of darkness, as if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
結論から言うと大正解。そう、すべて僕の仕業だったんだよ。
Hmm.
パーティーが始まる前にナイフをテーブルに仕掛けたのは僕なんだ。電源コードを使って暗闇の中をテーブルまで移動したのも僕なんだ。
Okay.
もちろんあの停電を仕掛けたのも僕だよ。
The wheezing makes it great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a good evil laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
みんなが見ている中で堂々とナイフを取り出す。
Alright, I should clip this. Wow. If I can figure out how to clip this.
腹が崩壊しちゃってないっす。
If I can figure out how to clip this.
まさか戸上くんが暗視スコープまで持ってたとは思わなかったな。
If you're not able to do it, I can always go back and do it later.
Now I'm figuring it out.
おかげでテーブルの下でもみんな
Okay, cool.
その結果があれだよ。
Had ourselves a little scuffle under the table.
でもそんな予想外のことが起きたからこそ。
But there are
it
so many
seems like I-
clues that haven't been addressed here.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like I missed the window for it.
戸上くんのファインプ
Damn.
だね。
Yeah, I can go back and get it later.
Yeah, okay.
We're about an hour in.
Mm-hmm.
I'll remember that.
いい加減にしろって。マジでどうしちまったんだ。
Maybe he like attempted to kill him, but like didn't finish, didn't follow through, because he got stabbed I
まさかそれがあんたの本性なの？
Yeah, so...
ずっと
What about the rest of the clues though?
Mm-hmm.
騙すなんてとんでもない。
Me lie? That's
僕なんかがみ
outrageous.
んなを騙せるわけないじゃん。
There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys.
自分が大したこと
So
ない
this
人
is,
間だ
for the record, this is the drop.
僕自身が誰よりも理解してるつもりだよ。
Like,
夢や希望を持つのもおこがましいほど、努力をするのもずるほど、
here's Komaeda.
僕は決定的に最低で、最悪で愚かで劣悪で、
I love him.
何をやってもダメな人間なんだ。
I was waiting for this.
For the drop.
Well, yeah, because like he clearly had more going on to him than just like, oh, I'm just a normal, cool guy, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be more convincing if not for, like,
輝かせるタイプ。
more, like, 7 or 8 years of fandom being like, Komaeda is the wacky man.
それどころじゃないっす。
Hmm. Is he the real Nagito?
No, お前だよ。全てお前さんの仕業ということは、あの脅迫文もそうなのか。
I'd believe that he sent the letter.
もちろんだよ。
Especially, you know, if he planned this whole thing. But no, it couldn't have been him, because if he did it with the knife, the stab wounds were deep enough to like reach Togami's lungs. That knife is not that big. But then again, maybe I'm underestimating how like small the human body is. I don't know.
Or how deep he could have stabbed.
どうして犯行予告なんか送ったの？
きっと僕は心のどこかで自分の強行を止めてくれる人を探してたのかも。
Hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
そんな理由でもあれば少しはみんなも同情。
At least some of you would feel sorry for me if that was my reason.
おちょくってんのかよ。多分駒枝くんは戸上くんを脅迫することで彼の行動を誘導してたんだよ。
Oh, I see. This is kind of where I had a like. Definitely wasn't committed to this idea, but I like had a suspicion that he set this up.
But it really was his luck that got him selected for cleaning duty. That wasn't rigged.
That could be up to interpretation, maybe.
He wouldn't rig it.
So busy cleaning the hall that I didn't have time to clean the storage room. Why don't you guard the case in the office? Oh. Oh. The one person Togami shouldn't have trusted.
そっか。ペコ山お姉が倉庫で見張ってたら、アイロの仕掛けが使えなくなっちゃうもんね。
脅迫状の件も、あれらの提案も、すべては私たちを誘導するための罠だったということか。
すべて正解だよ。
Wrong about one thing.
一点だけを除いてね。
何を除くんですか？
ほら、掃除当番を決めたくじ引きだよ。僕はあそこには何も仕掛けてないんだ。
Okay, so he does just say it's his luck.
どうしてあんなに都合よく掃除当番を引き当てられたのよ。
そうか、それは覚えてないよね。たかが僕ごときの才能なんてさ。
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Worthless talent for a worthless human. I believe his talent is ultimate baby face.
No, that's for Yahiko.
More like ultimate heal in this case.
そう、僕は自分の運を信じただけなんだ。僕ならきっと
I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. That's interesting. So if he hadn't been picked for cleaning duty, he probably would have found another way to orchestrate this. But
Yeah, it might. He probably
I
would have
guess
like.
that's.
He would have set up a murder some other time. But he knows to trust in his luck. Because unlike Makoto...
Yeah, it sounds like Komaeda has a more... Yeah.
Yeah, unlike Makoto, Komaeda's luck is active.
Yeah.
Luck is not something that happens to you. Luck is something that you force.
And Komaeda sounds like he's much more aware of his status as the lucky student. He's much more aware of his luck than Naegi was. Naegi was just like, oh, you know, this is nothing. I'm just a normal guy. Not special at all.
Luck is just as much finding $10,000 in a wallet on the ground as it is going to a casino and playing poker and winning $10,000. but one of those is a lot more active than the other. Yeah. Makoto getting shit luck all the time really sets you up to expect Komaeda to not be an inadvertent reality warper.
Oh, the despair it brings.
希望の象徴と呼ばれる君らがより輝くための踏み台にふさわしい。
So you're getting his ideology at this point, right?
Yeah.
It's very classist, you know?
Wait, classist?
Yeah, like people with talents are in their own class. And they are on a higher level than everyone else.
Okay.
And he venerates people with talents. There's more you can get into it. It's a sort of classless classism because it doesn't really address class in like a Marxist way. It's just kind of like it is this group of intellectuals and like of talented people of like these are the best. They are the ones who should be ruling the world. It's very libertarian almost. Stay tuned for more Danganronpa political analysis. I'll go fucking grab my copy of Marx from my bookshelf.
Yeah.
That's
it
a
does
lie.
make sense that Mikan is the one to be suspicious, like, did he really do it? Because she's the one who examined the corpse.
Yeah.
But Naegi, I mean, see, the thing is that, like, Komaeda, especially, like, if he's, you know, pitting himself against Hope, then, like, I'm sure he'd be more than willing to be like, yeah, I did it, you know, vote for me, and then all of you die.
But
so kind of similar to like what Asahina did, but but like in a less sympathetic way.
It's a different
like
ideology.
Asahina thought that like, yeah. Lines of white noise. All it means, this explanation didn't mean anything, but we're not on gentle. You won't be able to shoot down the white noise, that'll be explained later. If you press the start button, you can review the controls. Well then I assume that the white noise isn't going to be, like, meaningfully impairing my vision, because why would I not be able to shoot it down?
It is just extant, more than anything.
I mean, yeah, he admitted to doing the murder. It's clearly a confession. He did it. Oh my god, Mikan. Use your words. Use your words. With the knife he hid. Never mind. That's a good sprite.
Yeah, Komaeda tells more of his ideology in frequent events. Yeah, you get more about him in time. But it's ideology, not ideology. Does that fire? Unless that was intentional.
This seems kind of like the similar in like spirit to the Yasuhiro deal, only like with Mikan it's like she knows things but doesn't have the confidence to like speak up, so it's like you have to speak in on her behalf, whereas Yasuhiro is just too dumb to defend himself from suspicion.
Yasuhiro would just say dumb shit.
Which means that this frees up Mikan from suspicion, because she wouldn't have, if she was the one who did it, she wouldn't be like, oh yeah, Nagito didn't do it.
Yeah, no. She would be very gung-ho.
This now makes me wonder how the fuck is the pose gonna factor into this discussion, because if she didn't trip over the lamp cord, what the fuck did she trip over? Oh, another person, maybe.
But she tripped before the lights went out.
Yeah. Fuyuhiko, you bastard.
Yeah, Fuyuhiko is anti-sex workers.
つまり積木さんはこう言いたいんだね。凶器がナイフと言い切れない以上、僕を犯人だとは断定でき
As
ない
long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
何言ってんのよ。あんた以外に誰が犯人だって言うのよ。
I mean, I understand the desire to get Nagito out of here, because he's clearly dangerous. But now's not the time. Chiaki?
ねえ小前田くん、もしかしてまだ何か隠してるんじゃないの？
He sure is.
隠してる？
あの停電の時、戸上くんと小前田くんの間にはまだ私たちの知らない何かがあったとか。
そうね。
この後に及んで何を隠す？
What else do you intend to hide?
ああ、都合悪くなった途端にだんまりとかむしゃくしゃするな。
あの停電の中で何があったのか。
あ、こうやって寄り目になるとみんなが二重になって見えてるよ。
Ibuki definitely has Sumiatsuhiro in her.
She tries to do some thinking, and then it just is like distracted.
She doesn't have the brain cells for that.
But she's aware of that.
Whereas Yasuhiro like thinks he's smart.
Yeah.
いくら考えても真相は闇の中。僕なんかにしてはなかなかうまい例えを使えたんじゃないかな。
You think it's a pretty clever metaphor, despite the fact that it came from me.
いや、違うぞ。違う？何が違うの？
Truth is beyond our sight. There should be a way to find something in the dark.
Yeah, brain cells are for bitches.
Well, yeah, the night vision goggles were part of it. Was there another way to find something in the dark? I mean, yeah, there was the paint on the... Oh, wait, no. I've already used that as a thing. Find something else in the dark. The noise? Okay, I'm like... Never... I have... A lot of these times I haven't been fully committed when I'm selecting the options, but they've been correct, so I guess that's at least good. For reals? Don't act so surprised.
ほら、お前が教えてくれたんだろ？あの停電の中で誰がどんな声を上げたのかをさ。
みんな落ち着いて。こういう時は落ち着かないと。
ああ、足踏まないでよ。
おい、お前何をしている？やめろ。
That would have been why he said ow. Because if he got into some sort of scuffle with Togami. Or if, like, during the scuffle with Togami, somebody else took action.
これってブレーカーが落ちたんじゃないですか？
ちょっと待ってろ。俺が壁伝いに何とかしてくっから。
さすが超高校級の軽音部さんだよね。そこまで聞き分けられてたなんてすごいよ。
顔や頭やスタイルや性格育ちはともかく耳だけはいいんだね。
That's gonna be funny in retrospect.
I mean, she did talk about how she had, like, the perfect... Actually, I wonder if that was, like, a direct reference. Face, style, figure, personality. That was, I think... if not exactly what she said before, very similar.
Yeah, I'm talking about just like from a Hyoko's perspective. Not in a like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to Chad about this, but just like a minor little detail that I appreciate.
まるで狛枝が戸上の反撃に遭っているようにも聞こえるが。
実際そうだからね。
That's exactly what happened.
三代田さんの才能に敬意を表して。
Here it is. He didn't do it.
実は僕は戸上くんに突き飛ばされちゃったんだよ。
Oh. So he was planning to commit a murder, but somebody just beat him to it.
突き飛ばされた。停電と同時に僕はすぐに隠したナイフを取ろうとテーブルの下に潜り込んだんだけど、そこで暗視スコープをつけた戸上くんに見つかってテーブルの外に突き飛ばされちゃったんだ。
But then who jumped on it and like was ready for this?
Yeah, who indeed?
Stopped him when he was trying to get the knife, and he got shoved out from under the table. Sounds plausible. Now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened. Just as confused as you guys. Lost sight of the glowing paint, didn't know where the power cord was. Whoever committed this murder, they hid themselves well.
Yeah, yeah.
What happened after that, even I don't know. And now that I think about it, the tablecloth that was in the hamper, if they stabbed him from under the floor, they could have, what I'm thinking, they probably covered themselves in the tablecloth to not get blood on them. Because if they were like under him and stabbed him through the floor, then you would think that the blood dripped down through the floor. Spend all this time talking back and forth. Meaninglessness, what other word is brimming with so much despair? You need to have hope. So on top of the mastermind, we have Komaeda here, who is just fucking with everybody.
Komaeda is like, you have like the protagonist, the like investigation helper, you have the mastermind, and you have the bastard. And Komaeda is a bastard.
We're not gonna die here, you fool. Oh, this is the intermission.
So let's take a break. Cause I need to go to the bathroom.
Alright.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, same. Same.
It's like, so like, go off for 5 minutes and then come back. So, bye. Okay, we're back. We're back. I'm gonna go, like, put off a tweet. Say. Like, we're still going.
Yeah, second half of the trial, baby.
Yup.
Here's a question. To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. Please. Still have your Comic Girls thing up. Oh shoot. Thank you, chat.
Yeah. Good catch there.
Yeah, because the first time I did that, where I switched over to it during intermission, I almost forgot to do it, but then I caught it. This time I didn't.
Yeah, I do.
For those of you who don't know,
I do breaks in my other streams, so it's like it's something I'm better at remembering to do.
So is this like a mechanic where, what do they mean about your save data melting away? Is that like...
This is effectively a Monokuma theater.
Oh, okay. Just kidding, you can't make a choice? There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is? I feel like that would be an interesting mechanic, though. Like, if maybe you could guess, you could, like, get extra monocoins or something.
Uh-huh.
Alright, well, at the very least, we now know. I have saved partway through.
Yup.
My computer shouldn't die,
Hopefully
but if something
it doesn't.
happens...
Hopefully it doesn't.
What is this commercial break? Don't forget to save regularly.
Yeah! Saving regularly is important.
どうしようか凶器がナイフじゃないと分かった以上僕が犯人と言える決め手はなくなっちゃったね
あんたは黙ってなさいよ決めるのは私たちなんだから
So do you still think Gundam did it? Or have you moved past him?
I definitely have not moved past him because the game has not brought him up at all as a potential suspect. And as I've learned from the Celeste trial, if the person I'm suspicious of hasn't gotten brought up yet, then there's that just increases the likelihood that they did it.
Uh-huh.
他の凶器が使われたからといってこの間の容疑が晴れるわけではない。
でも駒田さんが犯人と考えられない理由は他にもあるんですけど
There's another reason why.
まだあるの今までの話だと戸上さんはテーブルの下で犯人に殺されたことになってましたよね
Killed under the table.
それがどうかしたのですかその割には駒田さん綺麗だなって思って
He looks clean. Which no one's ever complimented me on my appearance before.
母親にすら褒められたことがなかったからさ
Wow.
Not even from his own mother.
そういう外見的な話じゃないです
I'm not talking about your looks.
Yeah.
Because there's no blood.
そうか
Which is where the cloth, the tablecloth comes
そういうことを
in.
言ってるのか
Mm-hmm.
そうなんですだってあのテーブルの下ってかなりの量の血がまき散ってましたよねテーブルクロスの内側だってあちこちに血痕がついてたし
Yeah, that's a very
Okay,
bloody
so-
scene.
そこで戸上を刺し殺していた
So it wasn't Togami who put the knife there, but Komaeda. So then...
Yeah.
僕は返り血なんて浴びてないよ
There wasn't really a particular line of thought I was going to, it's just like processing things.
Yeah. Mikana is like doing good contributions here.
何がってなんだろうね
Mikana is a credit to the
返り
team.
血を防ぐのに使わ
Good
れ
for
た
her.
ものなんだ
Yeah. She deserves the spotlight.
い
She deserves the not horny spotlight.
Yeah. Just wait. We still have that truth bullet.
That's true, that's true. Oops. Wrong side of the mouse.
倉庫にあった血痕のついたテーブルクロス。あれのことを言ってるんだな。血痕がついてんなら決まりだろう。お前だはそのテーブルクロスで返り血を防いだんだ。
Not if he got pushed out from under the table.
それは倉庫から見つかったものだろう。事件後にその場所に隠したということか。明るくなった後にか。誰かに見られたらどうするつもりだったんじゃ。
そうなんだ。あのテーブルクロスはそれなりの大きさがあったから隠して運ぶにしたって。それに停電中にナイフを取るのさえ大変に。
Like, how would he have gotten the tablecloth out of the room without anyone seeing?
人を刺すのは僕レベルの人間にはもちろんさすがの君たちにも無理なんじゃないかな。だったらどういうこと？
Are they gonna say that it was somebody who wasn't in the room?
Possibly. But then how would they have gotten in there? Or how would they have gone to the victim?
いや、殺害場所がテーブルの下だというのは間違いなかったはずだ。
テーブルクロスの内側に血が飛び散ってたし、そこで戸上さんが殺されたのは間違いないですよね。
So, are you ready for Hangman's Gambit again?
More or less.
Are you ready for improved Hangman's Gambit?
I will be curious to see if it is actually improved or not.
General consensus is exactly the opposite.
Oof. Sounds like a riddle. Well, he was stabbed from under the floorboards. That's what they're getting at. Under the table, but not under the table. Oh baby, improved Hangman's Gambit. Line up the right letters in order so it reveals a keyword. A little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen in all directions. 2 rules you must remember. If 2 different letters clash, you'll take damage. If 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must make 2 of the same letters clash while you try not to let 2 different letters clash. This already sounds like a lot. Time to cry. Oh no. In order to do that, you've been given a technique to catch and release. Press the right mouse button while it's on top of a letter. Snatch the letter like a vacuum. You can only catch 1 letter at a time. Press the right mouse button while you have a letter caught. You can shoot it where your cursor is aiming. How you release the letter. It's still going. There's more explanation. Change the position of the letters and hit letters into each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. Fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the right mouse button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field, firing the letters. Catch and release with the right mouse button.
Boy, doesn't this look like a great mechanic?
That's a whole lot of rice mount buttons, apparently. If you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. The goal is to complete the word. Display the question with the tab key and figure out what keyword will answer that question. Instead of pressing the right mouse button, press the left mouse button.
I like that we can already, like, see the steam rising out of your ears.
same time the letters below will be sent to the keyword list. So, hang on. So you have to right-click to get rid of the letter and left-click to confirm a letter?
Uh-huh.
Am I reading that right?
It's... Like, let's just move on to playing it, because I think you'll get it more once you can, like, see how it plays.
Mm-hmm. See, this is also part of why I think I struggled in the first game, because, like, taking something explained to me through text and then trying to visualize that was, not working for me.
Uh-huh.
Coastal damage you. I took so long to explain it, but do you understand now? No.
Yeah, V3 shows it visually, and also... V3 just has the best Hangman's Gambit.
Hmm. I have a feeling I can see something. Improved Hangman's Gambit. Improved, I guess, being a... Okay, what is the question? Where did the killer stab Byakuya from? Okay, it's not going, like, too fast. Let me see, do I... Oops. Okay, I think I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the best because it's simple. Like, this doesn't need to be a complicated minigame, though. Because there's already the, like, difficulty of trying to figure out what the word is.
Shoot, I am not doing great. Okay, I think... Okay, the first word is under. Oh, shoot, I'm not... Keep getting mixed up on the buttons I'm trying to hit. Under... I'm guessing the next one is the... Oh, under the floor.
Yeah, that's the point of the minigame. It should be, like, the gameplay should be simple because it's a puzzle. It's like if, while playing Scrabble, you had to be doing quick time events.
Okay, give me an F. Give me an F here. Come on, come on.
Welcome back, Sharkaon. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, get the, Komida thing.
There, got it.
Get the Komida
Pro
thing in
gamer,
a,
let's go.
in a clip because I was, like, too slow on it. But, Math is gonna go back on and get that later.
Under the floorboards. There we go. It's all coming together. Picked it up really once you got it in your hands. Have fun with it in the later trials. Oh no. See, like, I figured out the word. That's gonna be the tricky part, like, figuring out the word.
But also
because that was already a bit of a struggle in the first game, like, just trying to figure out what the words were. Apparently on PC it's easier.
Yeah, I can see that.
Killer was able to get under the floorboards. Someone here who does know, enter Gundam. Because of his earring. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
Yeah, like... You kinda no-scope that, right? That, like, you had no reason to suspect him whatsoever.
If they hadn't, like, really, if they hadn't called attention to the thing with him and the earring, I might have missed it entirely.
魔剣のイヤリングのことだ。
その魔剣のイヤリングって床下に落ちたんだよな。
Dropped it beneath the floorboards. But yeah, when would he have dropped it other than potentially when he went under the specifically to get like out of the room under the floorboards through the fire escape door? He'd have to be in quite a rush. I could see him losing an earring that way.
Mm-hmm. Except, didn't he lose it before Vtuber died?
I actually don't know.
I thought he lost it
because I remember
before the
him.
Party.
He definitely called attention to not having it after the blackout.
Okay.
But I don't remember if he had it before the blackout. I mean, I also don't want it to be him because he's edgy soft boy.
He's a good boy.
今お前の耳についてるやつでいいんだよな。じゃあもしかして捜査中はイヤリングをしてなかった田中が
wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation.
裁判前にはイヤリングをして
Yeah,
Had it by the time.
To address the thing in chat, like, V3 is playable on PC. Like, I played it on PC. I wouldn't call it good, but that's like other issues. That's not its fault.
You fools only view the world through eyes of glass. Oh! Okay, maybe they could fit through the floorboards? Is that what he's getting at?
And they can hold a knife.
I don't know about holding a knife, but I could see them picking up an earring. So yeah, that could be his reason for not having committed the murder. Like I said, I am content with being wrong here if it means he lives.
Yeah, Chuni's deals psychic damage, AoE. And Hiyoko seems to be susceptible to that.
The answer was in the storage room? Oh? Oh! That's why I wasn't allowed to check the boxes, because there was an opening.
And because Komaeda would have known that. So this is the piece of evidence that that you get clued into right at the end, that gives it all away, right? Because you do know who did it now, right? It's obvious.
I don't know if I do.
It's obvious.
Because if he, well... Because, like, when he got there, did he move all the boxes out, or were the boxes already moved? From the storage room.
I hate that they translated his talent as just breeder. That's the worst. Like.
So saying from the storage room, that... But then what about the fire escape door?
Did they explain what the fire escape door is for?
They did, but maybe I'm just misremembering it. Because, like, with where the fire escape door seemed to be placed, it was,
Yeah, it just, like...
But yeah, the storage room is close... by this diagram, the storage room is closer to that table. So if it wasn't Gundam, then who?
And I just love that, like, you no-scope Gundam, with basically no reason to. And then he ended up being the, like, third act red herring.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anyone else who I'm suspicious of at this point then.
Uh-huh.
Because if it wasn't Peko, and it wasn't Komaeda, and it wasn't Gundam...
いや、効果音の話じゃなくてさ、こっそり床下に忍び込んだって言うけど、そのためにはパーティーから抜け出さないとダメだよね。
Teru?
Would he?
I doubt it. Whoever wasn't at the party. I mean, Chiaki and Fuyuhiko weren't there, but...
Yep. God, I wish Fuyuhiko was the killer here.
I love her voice acting.
Yeah, she's good and she deserves so much better.
Yeah. Unable to leave the bathroom. In the kitchen for a long time. Frequently went to the dining hall. Yeah, they're gonna... Fuyuhiko, but Chiaki saw him outside.
Uh-huh.
Who am I missing? Photo I took before the blackout.
It was actually the 17th student.
Well, I mean, yeah, if he did it, he'd probably own up to it, but he hasn't done anything.
Yeah, it's obviously Junko. Every fucking time.
Maybe. Things are starting to get exciting. Use the silencer? Right mouse button.
That's what
shoot down the white noise. Oh, okay.
Like, you know this mechanic.
Okay. I'm in the dark now. I don't know who it was.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, so many accounts. So many accounts.
Yup. Everyone has something to say.
Lurking under the floor like a cockroach. I guess we haven't, like, cleared Mikan from suspicion. Like, that truth bullet is still around. There's no way. No alibi. Oh, Chiaki's account.
Okay, I do want to say, I defend Danganronpa 3 Future. Danganronpa 3 Future is good.
You remember what everyone said, right? Oh, about all the accounts? I'm pretty sure the alibi is Chiaki's account. Oh, shoot.
Nice
recovery,
nice
good recovery
there, yeah. Okay. Danganronpa 3 Future is great. Like, I love Seiko. I love Ruruka. I love Gekugahara. I love the story it tells. Like, I really love it. And really the only failing is hope. It doesn't quite stick the landing, but I think everything up to that is still, like, very good.
What character am I missing here?
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking tsundere?
Ruruka's boyfriend in Future. He's cool.
怒鳴られて喜んでるよ。
どちらにせよ、外から床下に入るのは不可能だ。俺様とナナミが確認済みだぞ。
Impossible to go under from outside.
やはりどなたかがパーティー中に倉庫から床下に潜り込んだのですね。
パーティー中というか停電中だったのかも。
During the blackout, somebody stepped on Hyoko's feet. That's something that hasn't come up yet. Somebody... Well, I would have thought that somebody bumped into Komaeda, but no, that's been taken care of.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Kazuichi because he spoke after the sound effect. Well, not necessarily, because we now know that Byakuya talking was because of the interaction with Komaeda. And he did leave the room during the blackout. And he wasn't the one who turned on the breaker. That was Monokuma. Shit! Was it Kazuichi?
You like briefly guessed him earlier, didn't you?
I did, like, very early on, and then I very early, like...
Yeah, it was like...
Pushed him aside.
Oh, it's definitely Kazuichi. Wait, no, that's dumb. Like, you didn't give it any time at all between, like, the thought and moving on.
There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room. Can't stop thinking about it like there's something I overlooked.
どうやら大詰めになってきたみたいだね。黒と白、どちらの超高校級が優れているのか、そろそろはっきりさせようか。
This is an interesting trial.
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever been a trial where I felt like to be this far in and the information not having like led me to some conclusion, except with chapter 2, where there was like one development that happened mid-trial. But this even feels like different from that.
Yeah, like we are like there are 2 more points before we have to pick the Blacken, for the record. And then there's a bunch after that, but there always is after that.
Yeah, I guess that's the difference between this and the Chapter 2 trial, is that there were 2 very obvious red herrings, but those were the only red herrings. Whereas in this one, Gundam came up briefly, Fuyuhiko came up, Peko, Komaeda, like there's already been a lot.
Yeah.
Method for moving in the dark. That one person suggested? The fire door, okay. The string, no. Another pair of night vision goggles, no. Go with my gut. Used a light. Wait, what did I miss? Method for moving in the dark. Oh, okay, so it wasn't the fire door. Kitchen equipment list. Case.
I wonder if you're gonna get this.
A string like the cord. Another pair of night vision goggles. I guess that could be a possibility.
But you didn't find that. There is no evidence for that. It's just like Hyoko talking out her ass.
Used a light. A light. Prove it. Kitchen equipment list, maybe? Because it's not party dishes. It's not murder threat. I thought it was fire door, but it's not that. Because if it's either the case or the equipment list, but I don't know if we found any. If it's not one, it's the other, so I'm gonna take a guess. Oh my god.
Good job, Akane. In one instance, or in one instant, she showed more brain cells than Yasuhiro ever did.
Where could they have found a light? I definitely did not remember this from the equipment list. Iron plates, a portable stove. Huh? The portable stove as a light.
Yeah, like, stoves, you know, either it would have a small flame or it would light up the metal.
That's true, but that's Giga Brain, like, holy shit, like...
Yeah, I hope you're ready for this game.
That's working with what you have.
I hope you're ready for this game.
There's a hole in your argument? Hmm? Can it please be Terror? Please battle against me. This is also a pretty fun sprite.
Yeah, that's just like Komaita's about to throw down for a rap battle there.
Oh boy. Break through my argument. Okay. I definitely feel like this is the most along for the ride trial I've been, because like even with this one I had like several different suspicions and none of them have panned out, so it's like the game has definitely outfoxed me here.
Yeah, you did not get this one.
Where is my Gigabrain theory from the previous game? When is that gonna come back in?
Which one?
I don't know.
Because I think you did say stuff that like ended up coming back.
Oh. Oh shit, now it's several different directions.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Cross swords duel? Oh. What was I supposed to hit there? I missed what that was.
Just click a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just button mashing.
Shining in such a dark hallway. Wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? Any light source in the dark hallway would have stood out. So if the killer did have a light, the reason Kazuichi wasn't able to see it was the cloth? Oh, that's right, I wasn't supposed to. Oh, that wasn't it. Okay, Kitchen equipment list?
You already used that, remember?
Oh, shoot, I keep doing that. Party dishes, fire door, tablecloth. Shit. When it all stacks up like this, it is tough.
Yeah.
The reason Kazuichi wasn't able to see the light. If it wasn't the tablecloth. Or maybe... Wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? Ah, why did I click? It clicked me out.
Mm-hmm.
Only happens when you hit almost enough. The killer did evaluate the reason Kazuichi wasn't able to see it was...
You've gone through most of these truth bullets now.
I guess the only one I didn't use was Fire Door?
Uh-huh.
Nope, that wasn't it either.
There are 2 points you can hit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. That finally came back.
Oh, right. The Galaxy Brain theory that I had was like the one in chapter 3 of the last game where I was like, there's a new character going to be introduced here. And, I don't remember what my other theories were related to that, but...
You had a lot of theories like that, though. Like Junko being the mastermind.
Mm-hmm. A perfect wall in the hallway. Grounds a corner just beyond the fire door. Okay. That was something.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't remember your talent, do you? What did I miss? Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. Oh, okay, so I can't F2 during a trial. For someone who insists on you're noisy or nosy. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the only truth bullet that I have not used yet, or at least the one that I remember, is the one with Mikan. So was it Mikan? Pass the torch. To show themselves? Would they really just confess?
It depends on the person.
Call out the real killer, even though I really don't want to condemn that person. There's no other way. Hallways, fire doors, cover, and use the portable stove to move in the dark. Snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya using the glowing paint as a mark. The only killer I can think of. You're kidding me!
Yeah. Pick. It's clear who it was, right? Choose.
I'm trying to think of other truth bullets I have, and that's the only one I remember. Mm-hmm. Who had access to the stove and was behind the fire door? I would like to pick Teru Teru. Who had access to the stove and was behind the fire door? I guess... Is it actually Teru Teru?
Do you think it is?
Really? Really? Is this a Pog moment? Is this a let's go? Seeing a lot of let's go.
Let's fucking go.
I don't believe this.
Yeah. Like, I said that I hate Fuyuhiko more than Teruteru. If we had as much time with Fuyuhiko as we did with Teruteru, I would probably hate him more. But, like, he is pure condensed awful. But that awful is condensed.
Yeah, I suppose. I can't believe I didn't suspect him at all.
Yeah.
Because looking back, there were reasons to suspect him. He wasn't in the room. And that makes sense, because I was thinking that there were... I was thinking it had to be somebody in the room, because all the characters who were out of the room, except for Teruteru. I did not account for Teruteru. Oh, but that makes sense, though! The food he would have given Peko was to get her away from the circuit breaker. It's all coming together, I think. Never noticed that. Which would explain why she got sick, but not Akane. Asbestos is yummy? I don't know about that, Hiyoko.
I love how, like, unrepentantly awful Hiyoko is. Just like, go eat asbestos.
I mean, this is definitely a case where I'm glad to be wrong. I think, like, really the main reason why I wasn't suspicious of Teruteru was because he was awful, and I thought the game would make us be stuck with him.
Yeah, kind of like metagaming it, but like, no, they were kind.
But why him?
What do you mean?
I'm just curious why he did it. Investigated what's beneath the floorboards. Okay, so Gundam did just drop his earring and went back to and was able to find it.
Yeah, like.
Okay, yeah, the game totally threw me off with that.
He was the red herring.
That sounds super important. I mean, I guess I'm glad I didn't guess Mikan then, because that would have been wrong.
Yeah.
A mark. Let's see, what all... I've used the autopsy results, I've used Kazuichi's account, or have I?
Yeah, well, it's the mark for, like, the dripping liquid that Gundam saw.
Oh, the blood stain? No, wait. The mark.
The knife.
So the knife wasn't taped to the table?
これで証明できる。
Hmm.
その目印ってナイフに塗ってあった夜光塗料のことだよね。
Oh, okay. It was more obvious than I was thinking.
Yeah.
夜光塗料を標的にすることで暗い中でも凶器をぶっ刺せるという寸法か。
Hmm.
そっか。犯人は人を標的にしたわけじゃなくて、その夜光塗料が動く瞬間を狙ったんだ。
Oh, okay.
それって誰かがナイフを手に取った瞬間ってことですよね。
Okay.
じゃあ僕がナイフを取るために用意した目印を犯人は刺すための目印として利用したんだね。そうか。それでナイフを手にした戸上くんが殺されてしまったんだね。
Oh, so it could have been Komaeda who died.
Yeah.
でもそれを利用できたってことは犯人は駒枝くんの計画を知ってたって
Wouldn't
ことだ
that
よ
mean the
ね。
killer knew? But how would they know?
花村よ。
僕は知らないって本当に何も知らないんですって。
逆に僕からみんなに質問して。
I'm still honestly like a little, like I still haven't fully processed that it's Teru.
Uh-huh. It's too good to be true.
まあまあ。
Especially when I was suspicious of like Gundam, who is a character I actually like.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, wait, you're telling me that the character I like and was suspicious of is still going to be alive, and the character that I dislike is going to die?
Mm-hmm.
It is too good to be true. He went to the storage room during the blackout.
停電の時にミオダさんが聞いた会話って何だったのかな。
足踏まないでよ。
おい、お前何をしている。
電気つけるのって飯が食いづれえじゃねえか。
みんなどこにいるの。停電って厨房だけじゃないの。
Hmm.
花村の声が大広間で上がっている。
I see.
これって花村くんが停電の時に大広間にいたことを証明しているように思えるんだけど。
I guess I just assumed that, you know, he might have like wandered over.
Yeah, there was an explanation that was like, during the blackout, I wandered into the hall and started pulling out.
それがどうして大広間にいたのよ。
てっきり厨房だけが停電になったのかと思って慌てて飛び出しちゃってさ。
That is also kind of sus. Like, why would you think the blackout was only in the kitchen? That's not how blackouts work.
もちろん廊下も真っ暗だったけど、みんなの声を頼りになんとか壁伝いに移動したんだ。
まあ厨房から大広間であれば壁伝いに移動できない距離ではないか。
なんか嘘くせえな。
確か尾張さんは人の汗を舐めるとその人が嘘をついてるかわかるんだったね。
Oh, shut up.
僕
Yeah.
村っぽそうだし。
けどてるてるちゃんの声は確かに大広間で聞こえてたよ。いぶきがキャラ設定にかけて断言するっす。
そう。花村くんは倉庫じゃなく大広間にいたんだよ。つまり彼が犯人だとは考えられないんだ。
Which means he's not the killer? What the fuck is happening?
そうはならないはずだ。
It was too good to be true.
なんでだよ。なんでそんな風に僕に言いがかりばっかりつけてくるんだよ。
別に花村を責めたいわけじゃない。
Not like I want to blame
俺は
you.
ただ日向くん、もっと胸を張って。
Yeah, yeah.
君は自分が信じた希望に
Yeah, we're so deep in the water right now that I have no idea what's going on. I'm lost.
Mm-hmm. This is funny to me.
日向くん、もっと君の希望を見せてよ。その希望は花村くんの希望を打ち砕けるのかな。まずは改めて聞くけど、花
Like, we are so close to the end of this, and I'm more confused than when I started the trial.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that's possible.
Especially when we're like, you know, we are right at the end.
Yeah. And this is the first chapter?
Yeah. Expect this game to be a bastard.
A contradiction hidden within those remarks.
Like, this didn't involve hidden information. Like, you could tell that, like, you knew, maybe not how, but you could know that Gundam had found his way underneath the floor. Theoretically, you could figure this out.
A live voice. Wait.
Yeah, the only kind of hidden information thing was the storage room. But you still knew that Gundam got underneath the floor somehow.
Yeah.
Compared to, like, the shit that goes on in chapters 2 and trials 2 and 3. Where it's just like, no, you could not figure this out. Because it was deliberately hidden.
Definitely heard his voice. A recording. Definitely a live voice.
I feel like Trial 3 is simultaneously obvious and, like, impossible to figure out because of what is going on with the Blackened.
Yeah, that would make more sense, you know, his voice sounding like it was in the dining hall, him being under the dining hall as opposed to outside of the dining hall.
Oh yeah, is Ibuki still your favorite? Or has Komida taken that place?
No, I think it's still Ibuki.
Yeah, I can tell you like Komida, but I don't think you like him that much. And to that I say, give it time.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm waiting to see where, because like I've only just gotten that, like, you know, mask off moment with Komida.
God, calling it
I need
mask
more
off
time
is
for
kind of
this.
Calling it mask off is kind of cursed, just because, like, I'm used to people on Twitter using that phrase when a racist person does a racist thing, or a transphobic person does a transphobic thing.
Oh no, that's definitely not
in
how
the vein
I thought
of like, oh, J.K. Rowling went and did some transphobic stuff. She's really mask off this time. Except, like, J.K. Rowling has been known to be a turf.
It's another one of these revelations where the character is not as put together as they appear to be, because he's now suddenly talking with like a different accent.
Yup. Yeah. J.K. Rowling did transphobic stuff. She's finally masked off, except it, like, a million times.
Well, I also couldn't think of like another phrase that worked for what I was like trying to convey.
It works. It does work. It's just like context. Yeah. So I feel like there is a thing here that is now failing to translate. That being Teruteru's like Aoyama and Azbu thing. Because like those are wealthy districts in Tokyo. And now he's talking with a country accent. And it's like, you know, to someone of the culture that probably scans. But they should have localized that. I don't know how you can localize it without being like, without doing the like, oh yeah, I live in New York thing. Because it's just kind of like, it's a game that it takes place in Japan, and so Japanese local or like location references have to stay the same. It's just not something that translates well because it's like a cultural thing.
I believe that he was there and believe that he was not there. Is there any way we can decide? What? Consult his memories? What is happening?
No, like, the thing about localizing it is that, like, you can't change... For example, they localized his accent from what it is in Japanese. But you can't change the place names.
Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall. Throw that question at him? Oh no.
Yeah?
For the record, my eyes are closed.
God. Crucial piece of evidence.
Jeez. I'm so sorry, Mikan. I am so sorry.
Bullying a girl, Hinata. Not cool. Yeah, it's awful, but in a really funny way.
I'm so sorry, Mikan.
Yup.
This is where the character trait ties in.
Yeah. Like,
my eyes are open, I'm not blinking. Are you okay there, buddy? Disappointed? The limits of their hope? Oh, I was hoping that's not what you meant when you said that. It's whatever.
Yeah, I don't really have a conception of hot, so I can't really comment on that. There's some that I think are cute.
Wait, a what?
What?
Oh. Sorry, I missed the word was, but then I caught it.
A tier list of trials. The problem with that is that, like, I don't know. I don't think that would work super well.
I guess it's a matter, you have to consider like how it all ties together with the information, as well as like what does it do for the characters involved. It sounds like there'd be a bunch of different criteria to consider. It sounds like something that would be really tough to...
Yeah.
By how much they made your brain hurt? See, that could work.
Enough with the whimpering and translate.
僕が犯
Christ.
人だって言うんならまず凶器が何だか言ってみろって。
凶器か。確かナイフではなかった。
I mean, I think this trial we're at the point now where it has made my brain hurt.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because like it was so well put together that I didn't decipher it, or if it's like so obtuse that I'm just like, huh?
I think it's a great trial.
そして床下から刺したとなると。
Like, I think this is good trial writing.
Mm-hmm.
今更狂気なんて
I mean, like, going through the experience, I guess, of putting all this together has been fun. Because it's like this stuff with Komaeda was pretty good. And, you know, there were like a lot of potential suspects that they did go through and had like convincing reasons for why it wasn't them.
Yeah. There's a template on Tier Maker, but the problem is that the template on Tier Maker has spoilers. So we can't do that as we're playing.
Yeah, because, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it because if it has all the future trials, so there would have to be like one
you would get to
specifically
see
made.
like Chiaki's trial when she dies.
You did just say that.
Yeah, I did.
That's gonna be fun. Is this gonna be like Asahina kills Sakura all over again?
I mean,
at least this time you don't have an execution to read out to me.
No, of course I wouldn't read off her execution because she gets murdered. Like, I could like look up a picture of her death, or like her like death scene and describe that, but like there's nothing like written up for it.
Oh no, it's a Hangman's Gambit again. It's the Iron Skewer, I think. S-K-E-W. Yeah, okay. That was not as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, now you just have to play it.
Oh no! I hit the wrong word or letter first. Yeah, it doesn't seem possible that I can like skip letters.
You can fast forward.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, I keep hitting the wrong buttons.
Anyway, this is part of why this one is so awful.
Shit.
Because it's just like, hope you like waiting around for 10 minutes until something shows up.
Oh, get back here. Oh, darn it. S.
It's just like the way that this is designed, just like they could give you the letters you need more often.
Uh-huh.
But they don't. There was another
Please.
E there. There was another E there. You could have gotten it.
I didn't even notice it. I must
There are
have
two
thought it was an
W's.
F.
There are two W's.
Yeah,
And then
there's
now it's
all
another
this...
E. Now it's another E.
Fuck! Too much visual information to try to process all at once.
Yeah, it's not a good mechanic.
Give me an R. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Yeah, yeah.
But it'll just keep getting worse, I imagine. Because, like, even when I figure out what the word is, it's like, okay.
Now just wait for that one letter to show up. Yeah,
At
it gets
least I
better.
got this part right. I got the part about the Iron Skewer right.
Yeah, you no-scoped that.
But it's the one case where like I no-scoped something correctly.
Yeah.
Oh, as far as I know, that's been missing from the start. Very convenient.
この欠けていた鉄串が凶器なんじゃな。
でもつぐしならぴったり条件が合いますよ。
おい花村、その鉄串をどこに隠しやがったん
Where
だ。
did he hide it?
I hope you're ready for this to be really fucking dumb.
アプリルラビーン
He's just saying random shit. Wait, is it not random? No littering rule. Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne.
Oh, Avril.
Avril Lavigne, yeah. Do you know who she is?
A singer?
Yeah, she was popular
Right?
in the 2000s. More like middle of the decade, like start of the decade, middle of the decade, I think. Then really, like, she kind of dropped off at the end.
Why does it have to be so complicated? I see the way you're acting like yourself gets me frustrated. Huh?
Are you talking about improved Hangman's Gambit?
どうせまた厨房でしょ
Oh, okay.
It's a lyric.
Right! Yeah, right, that's her song, yeah. Now that, like, you say that, I can, like, hear it in my head.
Oh. Yeah, I can hear it in my head even though I, like, don't recognize the lyrics. I get, like, the complicated and frustrated bit. Finally, we're nearing the end.
Uh-huh.
Surrounded by soul shields? Probably paying you to condemn your classmate. Not in this case.
Yeah, he wasn't really anyone's friend. He can just go.
Bullet time battle. Oh, okay. Panic talk action. Oh, this is the rhythm game.
Yeah, it is changed. It is made a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Left mouse button in time with the tempo marker. Wait, enter.
You hold down and keep holding down until you want to blow stuff up.
Release the left mouse button. Is this just reading is more complicated than it is?
Yeah. Because you're, like, used to the other mechanics, so it's, like, trying to think of it in, like, that, but it's different.
I don't know what...
Yeah, just hold down and release to shoot.
Oh, okay. I think I get it.
Yeah.
So you're not able to select multiple things then?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Four words will be displayed on the top. Oh, so you press buttons to, like, form a phrase.
Mm-hmm.
I think. You are, just keep holding down. But then, so, like, do you keep... I guess I'm thinking of, like, the rhythm game part of it. Like, if you're still holding down and there's something else to select, will it just auto-select it on a beat?
I think so. I can't remember.
どんなかの芋野郎が勝手に何を抜かすかだそうです。
やっぱり私たちで何とかして突き止めるしかないみたいだね。
Was the weapon already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? The giant slab of meat?
Welcome back, Wixinator. right in time for this moment.
Was it hidden in the slab of meat? Because that was an item we could highlight earlier.
I mean, finish the rhythm game first.
Oh god. Okay.
No, hold down, remember?
Oh, I see.
Anyway, here is a, It's a very small detail, but in the thumbnail for this stream, I had Paris Hilton, just like a picture of her in the corner.
Paris Hilton?
Yeah. Do you know who she is?
Yeah, I've heard the name, but why Paris Hilton?
Like, good question.
I guess I'll find out.
Why Paris Hilton? No, you won't.
Huh?
It's just like popular.
Huh?
I like how Chad is just like. Chad is shocked that you got it on the first try.
Wait, do people think it would be bone on the meat?
Yeah, that would give
what
people...
What do you mean?
meat bone on the...
Do people think it the other way because I'm actually confused. I don't know why this is such a big deal.
A lot of people got it wrong. And like, as you can see, like, this is a universal experience. It's a meme.
On the
like...
bone meat bone on the... It's just a meme. This is like making me even more confused. Like, I talked about being along for the ride in other chapter trials. At this point, I don't even know where I am. I'm not even on the ride anymore. So was it hidden in the meat, or was it hidden in the bone? Was the bone the skewer? Was it just there for decoration? What the fuck? What? Blame it on not having English as my first language.
Yeah, that's fair, but like a lot of other people who are English first language like also got it wrong. So like it's like not just like that.
Wouldn't advise that, Akane. Do you want to get stabbed? Wait, I do not advise that. Like, yeah, let's just eat the meat and look for the skewer. Never mind the fact that you could just bite into the skewer. Potentially. Akane, I love you, but you are a danger to yourself.
I know, if you know what to eat around, that you would be able to get through it fine.
But she's talking about, like, speed eating it. She's, like, gonna speed run that thing. And,
yeah.
like, that just makes it all the, like... Careful doesn't seem to be a word in her repertoire.
The risk is worth it.
She doesn't care about the skewer, she's just hungry.
Yeah. I mean, she didn't get to eat dinner. She had, like, a few bites, and then a death happened.
she's the only character who ate, though. So, like, when you said she didn't get to eat dinner, it's like, huh? Where did Monokuma
Yeah,
go?
that was a third late lunch. Not dinner.
Oh no, Akane, don't go attack Monokuma, you will die. Oh, a bear that eats meat. Is this cannibalism?
No.
Actually, why did I think that? I'm getting down. I'm so, like, lost in this trial that I have been reduced to, like, Ibuki state. Like, my brain is just gone. Like, yeah, of course bears eat meat, you fucking moron. I don't know what's happening anymore.
God, I can't wait for the rest of this game.
You share a brain cell? I can't share a brain cell. I can't share what isn't there, I guess is what I'm getting at. Someone clipped that?
Yes, someone definitely needs to clip that. If not now, then like after the stream.
This is chapter 1!
We're gonna have a great time here.
Oh, this... Oh. So the bone pieces were just decorative. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Chiaki is actively searching for my lost brain cells. Like, I can't even be happy that, like, Teruteru is gonna die at the end of this, because, like, my brain is just, like, sitting on the floor, like, I dropped it, like, an hour ago or something. Like, maybe I just left it behind during the intermission, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, this has been a great stream. This has been, like, one of our best streams, I think.
Can you really call that hope? I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet? So wait, is Chiaki kind of like the...
The what?
Well, just like the way that she was talking to Komaeda there almost gives her... I mean, some of the things she said in this trial, too, almost kind of give her Kyoko vibes, in a way.
Yeah, she's this game's Kyoko.
Okay.
Which is why people ship her with Hinata and or Komaeda.
What do you mean? People don't ship her with Kyoko?
I mean, I'm sure someone has done that. Let me go, like, fire up AO3.
Oh, so is this gonna be the... Well, in the first game, this was the puzzle part, but I'm guessing this is the surfing part.
No, surfing shows up in the second chapter.
Oh. Oh, so okay, so this is just the comic strip.
Yeah, it's changed.
Closing argument, comic book. Complete the comic with truth panels. One set. Inside that one set, there will be correct panels placed among the incorrect panels.
There are 18 different Kyoko Chiaki fics.
Pretty sure some of you already noticed that. You might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept.
Yeah.
So they are acknowledging that, like, yeah, we changed this.
They changed it a bit, but it's like it plays largely the same, but just better.
It will hints at the top of the screen. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. Explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together these two hints and think. Oh no, I have to think? I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, that's where this goes wrong.
Oh boy. Stock 1. So wait, what am I?
You're given 5 that you have to put.
Oh, you picked one of the 5.
Yeah, you have those 5. You put them in. You're given more, which just like makes it flow a lot better, you know. And you might not
portable stove.
You might not have something for the first page.
Oh. Iron's turned on. Okay. The other thing is going to be something to do with the air conditioner, but I don't see that here. Used a mark to move under the floorboards.
That's a good Mahiru.
Glowing in the dark. That's also a good Akane.
Yeah.
Meat on the bone. No, I don't think it's anything from this. The moment it got dark, yeah. Oh, I see. So there's double hints. Byakuya would have put on the night vision goggles, I think. Yeah, I think that's what that is. Okay. Killer obtained a light, unlit portable stove. No, okay.
Go back to the page before.
Who did Byakuya see the moment it got dark?
No, that page. Back.
Wait, this one or the one before?
Well, the one before. This one.
Who did he see? Well, there's nobody.
Or I might have things a little wrong.
What did the killer do after exiting into the dark hall? What did the killer obtain at the storage room? What was found under the table? The knife. Oh, okay. Okay,
there is something for the first page.
Okay. Okay, so that's 2 pages. The office room and the blackout occurred. No. Moment it got dark, Byakuya. Who did Byakuya see? Obtained a light. No, I don't think that's it. After exiting into the dark hall, what did the killer obtain? The storage room. Knife. I heard it. No. Let's see. After exiting into the dark hall. Oh, is this the portable stove switched on? No.
Nope.
Obtain at the storage room. It was the cloth, so I don't have that yet. Killer obtained a light. Is it this? There we go. I feel like this isn't too bad of a mechanic.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty strict improvement over the original.
Office room and the blackout occurred. Okay. Killer obtained at the storage room the tablecloth. Do after exiting in the dark hall? I don't think so. Byakuya would have seen... Oh wait, but I need to... Komida. Oh, okay. Air conditioner turned on, which would have been at the start. Okay. There we go. Last one. Okay, so I've got the first 3 pages. The moment it got dark, Byakuya put on the night vision goggles. Okay. Page 6, what did the killer do after exiting the fire door? Kyoko's drinking juice. And Ultimate Musician is Amazing Hearing.
See, the thing about Ibuki having good hearing is kind of funny because it's like, no, musicians actually have shit hearing. Because they destroy it playing live in like really loud settings.
Yeah.
But I guess she's young. She hasn't played live enough for that to happen yet.
そこであいつは俺たちを監視しておくためにパーティーを開くことにしたんだ。そして
It's also a good Chiaki here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's cute and good.
Wait, Xander, yes, you did miss the part where Mikan falling and showing her panties to everyone was relevant. I recommend...
For the record, I knew it was coming, and I clicked the truth bullet with my eyes closed because I
recommend you go back and watch that part of the VOD, because that was good.
その上で11時30分になると作動するある仕掛けを用意したんだ。
Air conditioners.
それは事務室と大広間にあったエアコンだ。すでにアイロンでギリギリの消費電力だったせいで、エアコンの起動とともにブレーカーが落ちてしまった。
Nagito's plan just being based on luck to work is awesome.
Yeah. Because he knows that he can get away with that. Because he knows that he is the luckiest person in the world.
でもその時、戸上は持ってきたジュラルミンケースからあるものを取り出していた。それは暗視スコープだ。殺人を警戒していた戸上は様々な防犯グッズを現場に持ち込んでいたんだよ。暗視スコープをつけた戸上はそこである人物の不審な行動を目撃した。
So in a sense, Komaeda has Byakuya to thank that he didn't die.
Yeah.
Or more likely, he has his luck to thank that he didn't die. Although this, I guess, would be a more passive case of that luck occurring rather than active.
It's like his luck shows up in both ways. It's like he just is naturally lucky, but he does like know how to use it.
そしてその頃、停電になった厨房では別の人物。おそらく犯人は狛枝の殺人計画を知っていて、停電が起こることも分かっていたんだろうな。だからこそ犯人は暗闇の中での犯行に必要な道具を事前に準備できたんだ。まずは明かり。これは厨房の備品にあったカセットコンロ。
I think like I'm starting to process all this.
そして凶器。これもあらかじめ厨房に隠してあったものなんだ。シュラスコ料理用の長い鉄串だよ。犯人はそれを骨付き肉の中に隠しておいたんだ。その凶器とカセットコンロを手に廊下へと出て行った犯人は、自分の手にある明かりが大広間の方に漏れないように、まず廊下の防火扉を閉じたんだ。
So wait.
Yeah.
そして明かりを手に倉庫へと向かった犯人
Oh, I see. The fire doors close that way. Okay.
Yeah, wait, what?
I don't think I ever fully processed what the fire doors did. I thought like there was an opening, like you could go, like you'd open the fire door and there'd be a hall or something. But it's there to like block things off. Okay.
Good job.
I mean, only,
Good job.
yeah, it's the kind of like Good job, you did it. They've already told you several times, but you figured it
Yeah,
out.
yeah. You figured out the plot hole. That
Wait,
wasn't
the
a
plot
plot
hole?
hole. Yeah, no, just like you figured out the thing that.
Oh.
I had a moment in watching the Danganronpa 3 anime where there was a thing that like was obvious, but I didn't realize it was obvious until I had finished, or until it was relevant. And it was like, wow, what a twist this is. Wasn't a twist to anybody else.
そこで、戸上はテーブルの裏に隠してあったナイフを見つけてしまったんだ。もしここで戸上が引いていれば、きっとあいつは殺されずに済んだんだろうけど、戸上はそのナイフを手に取ってしまった。そしてその瞬間。
So wait, when did Teru find out that the knife was under the table?
That's a good question.
犯人は暗闇の中でナイフの夜光塗料が動くタイミングをずっと狙っていたんだ。こうして戸上の殺害を終えた犯人はわざと床下から声を上げ、自分が大広間にいるというアリバイを作り、すぐに床下から出てくると大急ぎで厨房へと戻ったんだ。そして犯行に使った道具をまた厨房に隠した後で何食わぬ顔で俺たちと合流したんだ。これらの犯行が可能だったやつはたった一人しかいない。特に料理の中に凶器を隠すなんて意外な方法を思いつくやつはな。
This is interesting.
Yeah.
そうだよな、花村てるてる。これが全ての真相だ。
Good fucking riddance.
間違ってるところはあるか。
こんなの何かの間違いだって。僕が人を殺すなんてそんなことするはずが。
You killed Togami, you fuck.
するはずが。
If this were the first game, I might have thanked you. But not now. Togami was a good boy.
Yeah, you came around on him. And his development here,
A
like,
flawed
helped.
boy. A flawed boy, but a good boy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I came around on him just in time for him to die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. That's a lot of points. 98 coins.
Yeah.
どうやら議論の結論が出たみてえだな。おっと、つい野生的な一面が出ちゃったよ。さっきのお肉の影響かしら。
So how do they execute Teru?
I cannot wait for you to see.
And then I'll be able to go back to the opening and be like, oh, here's where it was.
Yep. You'll also be able to look at my thumbnail and take psychic damage at that.
I'm sure there's scenes of everyone's executions in the opening.
Yup. Definitely, like, but you only see them once you're done.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, I think Komaida's execution might not be in there. But I think all the others are.
LOL. Komaida's execution.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm lying a lot so that when I start telling the truth again, it won't be obvious.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this.
違うんだ
From what? Only trying to stop Nagito? Sure. Sure. Oh, wait, so he was aiming to kill Komaeda? A weird laughter near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there... putting the knife under the table. Place the irons he brought in the storage room, mess with the air conditioner timers. Oh.
なんだよ
Oh. Well, that sure is, unlucky, question mark? Or maybe lucky?
It's lucky because it allowed him to survive.
Yeah.
And it allowed this
That's kind of where I
execution
think
to
my
happen.
brain was going.
Like, he wanted someone
he
to
was-
die.
Mm-hmm. And he got 2 people to die for the price of nothing.
Uh-huh.
This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
なんだよ
You know,
Huh?
uh-huh.
So
Here's
he
the last little
admires
bit of
them for being
Komaeda's ideology.
すごいよ
I love everyone's talents. So he wants to like provide a platform for those talents to shine? No, I don't want to lose against something like killing. Wait. Want them to prove to me that hope will never lose.
Yeah, like, Komaeda is so good.
いやいやいやいやいや
ほら
The stronger the despair you face, so so he becomes an object of that despair for hope to clash against? Is that what I'm getting here?
He's the stepping stone to hope.
That is cool. I'm just like, I'm gonna need some time to process that.
Yeah.
A powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
嘘でしょ
And so Teru's conclusion from that being, oh, instead of telling everyone that Komaeda's planning to commit a murder, and here is proof, I will just kill him, you know?
Yeah, time to just stab a fucker.
I'm just an obsessed fanboy. The ultimate fanatic.
The ultimate otaku.
I will be very curious to see where his character goes from here.
It goes
Like, I think it's
really good places.
I think it's still a little too early for me to be like, oh yeah, this is cool. This is, you know, this is, I don't know.
Yeah, it goes places. You'll see more of it.
Like, I guess as sort of a, I don't know if plot device is the word I'm looking for, but like as a, you know, maybe that is what I'm looking for. Like as something to move the story along and like be a point of contrast for the other characters. I like it from that perspective.
Yeah. It's also a great, it's a good foil for Makoto. No, because Naegi is all about, like, a sort of pure hope, you know? If you just hope for the future, things can be fine.
Yeah.
And then Komaeda is like, I need to be a despair to provide hope.
素晴らしいよ
No greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
And this ties into the, like, how he values ultimates higher than everyone else thing. That, like, he doesn't see himself as talented even with his luck, so he sees himself as beneath them. Thus, why shouldn't he throw his life away for them?
I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Or perhaps that was intentional. Wanted to involve us in the killing, plus it'd be better for him if the mystery is more complex. You expected to pique his curiosity, and you look forward to the mystery becoming more complicated. Oh, okay, yeah, so he did find the passage. I kind of thought so. Just casually mentioned it. It's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it. Yeah, so he really did think he was gonna kill Komaeda. He probably didn't know it was Byakuya.
Yeah, it's just like... There's going to be someone there, and there was someone there, and it wasn't the person who thought it was.
Damn, so like if Teru didn't fall to this, Byakuya might like his plan might have worked.
Yeah.
Probably trying to protect. Really? I mean, that would check out. But why? I won't let anyone become a victim. That's true, that's true. Yeah, and so that would also apply to Komaeda. Even if he attempted a murder. Yeah, Byakuya would have disarmed Nagito.
Yeah.
I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for oh, that's why he pushed him out of the way. Shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit. The only thing is that this sacrifice isn't gonna go the same way of Sakura's, where like Sakura's death was the last.
This is
not counting the mastermind. Yeah. So like his ambitions were to like protect everyone, but in this case, sacrificing himself wasn't enough. Which, I mean, I guess it could be interesting to see how the game plays with that thematically, in contrast to Sakura.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will, but I'll be looking for it. I'm not that good at calculating. Just took some precautionary measures. Never expected it would turn out like this. So he was going to die for the sake of starting the killing game. He also had strong hope, which means his actions were motivated by hope. I mean, like, I guess. I see, like, I definitely can't refute that, I don't think. Yeah, hope that could defeat any type of despair. Yeah, because he thought that killing Komaeda would have saved everyone, which is definitely a very hopeful, optimistic. He wanted to kill me, but ended up killing Byakuya. If I left him in that state, this trial might have been ruined. Decided to help him. I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping. A sacrifice. That's... So, like, create more despair to create the hope to counter that. That is,
Uh-huh. He needs to make sure that they rise up to beat whatever he's doing.
Yeah, so I guess Komaeda is kind of the character that I was looking for, in the first game where I mentioned, like, somebody attempting a murder but, you know, failing. It's not quite the same as, like, actively, like, doing the thing and just not being successful, but it is in that vein.
Uh-huh.
Because now Komaeda is a character who everyone will be suspicious of always. An accident, an act of self-defense? At the very least, like... It is your fault. Like, at the very least, commit to the fact that, like, you tried to kill a person to save other people. You can't, like, you can't just back down on that. If you kill someone, that's murder? Yeah. I'm agreeing with Monokuma here. What the fuck? I guess it is kind of a sympathetic motivation. In the same way that, like, I could sympathize with Mondo in a way, even though what he did was terrible and bad.
Uh-huh.
There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. Desperate to kill him and willing to sacrifice everybody else? That's certainly a way to interpret it. But of course Monokuma would take the worst possible interpretation.
Yeah.
Just end it. Just... Yeah, if he didn't try to kill Komaeda, Byakuya would be alive.
Yeah, just fire him off into the sun now.
Just wanted to go home. Character backstory.
Yup. Random sad backstory so you can sympathize with him. Get it? They're a family from the countryside who dream about having a restaurant in the city. So he lies. Like, imagine if this characterization had come at the end of a good character's life. Instead of someone...
I mean, isn't it kind of similar to what happened with Celeste?
Celeste was a good character.
He had...
Celeste was someone who was interesting and had personality traits outside of being a sex pest.
Well, I'm not saying that it is like a... Never mind.
Like, I am saying that this could have worked. Like,
I guess what I was saying was, like, the sad backstory isn't, like, bad because it exists.
No,
but, like,
no,
I
no.
understand that it doesn't, like, it doesn't work for you because, like, he's not a...
Yeah.
He's not a good person.
It's... If this same backstory was attached to a good character, it would be a good backstory. But up until now, his personality traits have either been so subtle you couldn't pick up on them, unless in retrospect, or just being a sex pest.
Oh, so you did believe what Monokuma said? Kazuichi, no. I will at the very least say, I did not predict the first death, and I did not predict the first person to commit the murder. So this is already, like, a step beyond the first game.
はい。
It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And he killed the wrong person.
Yep.
僕なのかもしれないね。
ぷっぷっぷ。そうか。というわけで、ヤッホー。
Alright, punishment time.
Yup. Yup.
Can we not do this every fucking opportunity?
Remember how I was like, early on, was like, I don't like these, I don't like Monami because she is just here for a domestic abuse joke?
They just keep running with it, huh?
Yeah. It's so funny, right? It's so funny. Ugh.
お願い。
Yeah, no, why would Monokuma tell you what happened?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't make for good
Monokuma would
despair.
only tell him what happened if it would provide more despair.
Yeah. Alright, so we got some new graphics and stuff.
Yep. I should get tempura for dinner.
It's even funnier the 10th time.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy. This is an interesting piece of music.
Yeah, and it's gonna get my body demonetized.
Deep fried teru teru. Oh boy. Oh! This is what the missiles were about.
Yup. Covering him in tempura batter.
Oh no.
And there's the breadcrumbs.
So this is why you brought up tempura at some point. I don't even remember when you brought it up, but I remember that you did.
I brought it up in like the first stream. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and get tempura for dinner if I can.
God.
Would
and
you
here's
eat the
this
teru
shot as
teru
well.
tempura?
No. I mean, like, if a piece of food is made from the ultimate cook, does that make it good?
I feel like it would taste great.
Like, would something be made by and made from, kind of, would the same principles apply?
I mean, there is the thing about how you, like, how people will feed animals certain things to change the taste. And I imagine Teru Teru exclusively eats what he makes for himself. So he probably, like, tastes good for that reason.
When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? The catch?
Do you think Akane would eat the Teru Teru tempura?
No comment. I guess this ties into your point about her being a cannibal.
Yeah, without question.
Without question.
Of course you would.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday.
Huh?
They both ran away.
それじゃあバカ
絶望的だ。
An ending like this is just full of full of despair.
So, Mathwiz, did you check out my thumbnail for this stream beforehand?
The tempura makes sense now.
Yeah.
てめえ
I mean, yeah, I can see why he'd be sad because he was looking for hope, and this is despair.
But this is just a greater stepping stone for the Ultimates to finally achieve that hope. And the more struggle, the greater the hope will be.
Komaeda.
僕なんか
If you're gonna kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand. Then I can cooperate with the killer.
Yeah, like, if Komaeda were to die, he would make sure that it's an impossible case.
Uh-huh. Maybe this is planned all along. Think it's better for us not to kill him? Starting to feel a small desire to live thanks to Byakuya.
ムカつくな
Even Hajime hates me now?
残念だよ。
No! But I thought they were boyfriends. I guess I'll be looking forward to future material in the game. Our school memories were stolen. It's the same as not knowing our true selves. Someone who can't even remember what his talent is. Akane, please feel free to punch him.
待ってよ。
He's like, I said you could kill me. I didn't say you could punch me.
Uh-huh.
Something else we must do.
お聞きください
Let's not argue with each other here. Something more important. Do our best.
貴様。
あのですね
Leave here and get some rest. All work together and do our best, so we never have to come back here again.
すみません
If only I was a better motivational speaker. Kazuichi.
Yeah. Kazuichi is 100% a sim. Except he predates use of the term by, like, 6 years. At least widespread use of the term.
あのね
Oh, so is Sonya gonna manipulate him to commit a double murder in Chapter 3? Is that how this is gonna play out?
He's even more of a simp than Hifumi was.
Yeah.
でも
When does Kazuichi make Sonya tea?
I don't think Sonya would drink
やろ
tea.
うじゃねえか
よかろう。
I'm just glad that you're alive, Gundam.
Uh-huh. I'm so glad that you, like, guessed the red herring who you had no reason to guess.
Mm-hmm. Oof. I'm excited for more free time.
Yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna be streaming tomorrow. Fuck.
I can go back to understanding Danganronpa for a bit.
Yeah, that's... And we're gonna have really good stuff next stream.
Oh.
Next stream is gonna be my favorite for a while.
No. You say good, and that makes me fearful. Like, even if you are being genuine, I'm fearful of how that good will be undone. or what that good will lead to. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence. Huh? Isn't this...
誰かの視線
Is someone watching me? The mastermind? Oh.
The 17th student.
Oh. Oh. Countdown.
Yup.
What does it mean?
That's when the game ends.
So the killing game lasts like 3 weeks. Oh, wait, no, that said 40 days?
That said 19 days.
19 days. 19 days, 40 hours, I guess.
We're already
No.
several,
I'm confused.
We're already several days in, too.
So yes, it lasts around about 3 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
A 3-star badge. And a wooden stick.
So, thanks
right.
everyone who came. This was fun, and I'm glad we got back on schedule.
そういう風に教わってきたはずだよ
And I guess we're gonna go now.
Yeah, that was a lot.
That was fun.
That was so much. I hope that people, I hope that I don't have to clip everything myself, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, there
Because
was
it
a
sounds
lot.
like there was a lot. Like, I can't even remember what all
I
happened.
can't wait until you're coming back to this one for the highlight stream.
Oh, hey, look, it's the Monomi game.
Yep. I can't wait until you're coming back, once we're done with the game. Because I said some shit that got my chat yelling at me.
Oh no. What did you spoil me on?
Anyway, thanks all who came. And, goodbye.